Hello and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori and today I'm going to work on the Roxy Creations Challenge week 29. I'm a little bit behind on this because I was away and Rachel used her vintage letters digitals. I think she has 3 different ones to choose from. I'm going to do a couple with her digitals, and then I'm going to do a couple with just regular paper so that we can, so all of us can play. Okay, let's set these over here. To say hello and hope everyone's doing well and has had a chance to do something creative. Still trying to get my my feet back under me from my retreat. So I got stuff everywhere. Oh, sorry, Wynette, if you're watching. I thought I was organized. Let me just move that. Whoops. Oh, everything falls on the floor. Okay. Okay. I went ahead and cut this envelope out and kind of tore the edges. And I really probably should ink it, but I don't. I think my ink is still packed. So I will go back and take that white edge off before I use it in whatever project I'm going to use it for. So I've gone ahead and pre-folded it on what I think were the folds for the letter. And on this one, let's see, what did I decide? I think I'm going to do it this way. I went ahead and put a strip of other paper in here because I realized that when I had it folded and I wanted to use it like a pocket, that the top edge was going to show. So I went ahead and just lined that a little bit because I didn't take the time to double print on the front and the back is the proper way to say that. And I think to close this one, it probably would have had a wax seal or something. So a sticker or a little piece of washi will also work right here. I got some kind of faux stamp washi. Let's see. Oopsie. This would work to close it. The purple one will probably be better. But I think maybe what I'm going to do so that I can kind of have a double space to tuck some things into this one, I made a band out of just a strip of paper. And it's kind of fun paper. It's like the paper we used to use when we were kids when they were teaching us to write. And so what I think I will do is just wrap this around. And, uh-oh. I had my scissors, I promise. Okay. Here they are. So I think I will just give that a little cut there. And then I will, let's see, what do I want to put on that? Do I want to glue it? Why not? Let's see if this bottle of art glitter glue is working. But let's get the pin bathtub. I gotta get back in sync, guys. Oh. So let me just put a little bit of glue here. Oh, well, nope, it's not gonna come out. Oh, it is. Thank you, art glitter glue. Put a little bit there. Fold it over. I want it to be tight-ish, but not too tight. And then I'll just put a little bit. I'll put a little bit on this edge too. Hold that down for a second. The pin back in there. And then so you can use this as a pocket and then use this as a tuck. You can tuck some little things in. What do I have? Like I have a little bird. You can put a little piece of ephemera in. A little tag, something like that. So here we go. There's my take. Rachel wrapped hers with twine, but I'm not feeling quite, oh gosh, what is the word? I almost said ambidextrous. That's not it, because I'm never that. I'm not feeling like I have enough hand-eye coordination to pull that off at the moment. So, and here's another little letter that's from Rachel's, I think this set is Antique Letters 2. And so I went ahead and folded it up and tucked it in, which is just way cool. Fun way to use this. Is a really beautiful envelope, or letter, I guess, since they were all in one. So then I folded that up, and I thought that kind of matched, but since it had the space for where the wax seal was, I thought I'd go ahead and tuck this in there. And I can use that as a tuck, or once again, you could do the little band around it. And then use this space as a tuck. So there's a lot of options with there, depending on if you're going to put it in a pocket, or if you're going to, I guess you could glue it down. I don't know that I would, but I guess you could glue it down. Well, there's those two. So that's kind of the Rachel style. Ooh, I say that very loosely. No offense, Rachel. No offense. Okay. So then to do my own, I took a piece of that same kind of cool old paper, and I actually did it on a scrubby sort of wipe off piece that I had inked on, stamped, and all kinds of weird stuff on first. So I just took it and kind of folded it in thirds so that it overlaps a little bit there. Folded up the bottom, folded it down the top. Lesson I learned, you do want these two to overlap if you're going to tuck this way. Otherwise, you have a gap and it doesn't tuck. So I think what I did was then fold this back, fold this one up, fold this down, and then just tuck it in. This is pretty thin paper, not terribly thin, but kind of thin paper. It'll be really harder to do if you do it with a heavier paper. And then you can stamp an address, or just kind of messy write. Where's my, oh, hold on. Talk amongst yourself for just a second, to quote my friend Gail. I have a stamp over here. It's just kind of a handwriting stamp. And let's see, where did it go? Oh, gosh. Sorry, guys, I'm really not all that organized today. I know I saw my rubbers, my stamp heads somewhere. I kind of gathered everything up and made it secure for while I was away, so that in case the kitties decided to get into my stuff, there wasn't anything that they could hurt or that would hurt them. So I kind of think for this one, I'll just, let's see, what part? This, of course, is clearly not an address, but just to kind of give it that vibe, I'll just put a little bit of archival ink on there. And since I already have it folded, let me go ahead and kind of guess where the address would be-ish. And then oh, there you go. So, you know, we're pretending anyway. And then I have these. Of course, these are much more modern stamps, but you could also make your own old-fashioned stamps, or not put a stamp on it at all, because there was a whole period of time when we didn't use stamps yet. So, okay, so then I could just put this little guy up there. And this would be just kind of a fun little thing to stick in a pocket, or send in a happy mail. If you're putting it in a journal, it's a great piece of writing space. And of course, you know, you could decorate it a little more. You could add some lace bits or some other paper bits, or you can do a lot more with it. But Just kind of doing the basics today. Oh, excuse me. Catch frog in my throat. Okay, now this one, this is paper from my pal Vernie at Triple V Vintage. Let's see, where's the thing I've got? Oh, this is going to be shiny, so I apologize. This is her variety lace pack of her coffee dyed papers. If you haven't been over to Vernie's shop, please do stop in and see what she's got. She's an amazingly talented coffee dyed paper maker, tea dyed paper maker. She also made a really cool journal when we were at the retreat, but she was going to keep it. Otherwise, I would have tried to get it myself. So anyway, Triple V Vintage. This is her coffee dyed paper, and it's cool because it has pattern on both sides. So I did kind of the same thing I did with the piece of writing paper. I folded it in thirds, and then folded up, folded down, making sure I overlapped them. So we'll do this, fold this little guy up, fold this down, and tuck it in. Fernie uses a really nice weight paper, so this is a bit heavier, but it still works great, and it smells amazing. I love coffee smell. And then there you go. Got a really fun little envelope, and you can tuck in the back here. Let's see, what do I have? A rather dog-eared index card. That's this one. I have a kind of a fun tag. These are just things that are laying on my desk. You know, you could make stuff to go in there. But you know, it's a really fun, I thought it was a really fun way to kind of make your own faux envelope. You could wrap it again if you wanted to, if you want to use it this way. Of course, you can also tuck in that side. I really must find my bone folder. I think I took the bone folder from up here on my trip, and I know where it is, but it's hasn't made it upstairs yet. So you can do all kinds of fun things with this. Like I said, you can write on them yourselves, or you can just decorate it. But that's kind of my spin on the Roxy Creations challenge for this week, week 29, I think I said. Just to kind of give you some other ideas to use stuff. I think music paper would be really fun to do this with. I thought about doing that when we were up at the retreat, but I didn't get around to it. I did a lot of talking, lots and lots of visiting I did, which was fabulous with my fun friends, my fun creative friends. But I think that's good for now. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know down in the comments. And also, you know, just say hi. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't, please like the video and subscribe. And hopefully you'll join me again in the future. And happy creating, y'all. And I'll say bye-bye for now.